Hello everyone and welcome to a special video on a game called The Letter. Now, I got an email, which I always love starting off a video saying I got an email because emails always lead to wonderful things. But it's from one of the guys at Yang Yang Mobile, the guys who are working on this game, and they said that they had a game they wanted me to play. Now, at first when I read it, my eye jumped to the word horror, to which I was originally like, oh, no, I don't do horror at all. Honestly, don't even watch any of the horror videos I've done. It is sad. I always chicken out. But after looking at it again, I saw that it's actually a visual novel, which you guys know I love visual novels. I'm a giant, massive nerd like that. And so they decided to send me the demo and say it's short, 15 minutes or so, and they're extending their efforts in a Kickstarter. So I love Kickstarter stuff, and hopefully I will like this too. So without any further ado, and by further ado I mean I am actually going to turn down the sound effects. It seems a little loud. Text speed, I want to read it, so I'm going to put it down. Normally that would be at max, because I can read super fast, but let's get going in with the... Okay! Well, that actually made me jump. That wasn't acted. Like, I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting just a slow fade. Of course, right within the first couple seconds. The Ermengarde Mansion. Ermengarde. When I first read that, I was gonna say, like, Ermengarde. You know, that dumb meme people like, but it's not. So let's... I can't press the space bar? Oh no, I have to click. It was built for Lord William and Lady Elizabeth Ermengarde. Both were well known for their compassion and generosity, never failing to extend a helping hand to anyone in need. Humble ambassadors of peace, beloved by their people. Okay, I might turn okay, I'm going to turn my volume down because I don't want to jump. I'm going to turn the text speed up just a wee bit. That's man, this must be absolutely nothing. So yeah, we'll go with that. Let's see here. The seasons of joy eventually ended when the good nobles perished at the hands of the Great Plague. Their riches and legacy were henceforth passed on to their only child, Lady Charlotte Ermengarde. She was orphaned at the age of 4. The mansion stood since the 1620s, a witness to a very long history of joy and pain. After the mysterious disappearance of Lady Charlotte, the great house was left abandoned. And that is when it began. When what began? Renovations? Surrounding villagers spoke of seeing and hearing unearthly things. Cries and howls filled the night, and hearsay of a mysterious woman that roamed aimlessly. People who dared enter its halls were simply never heard from again. Maybe they're just living there because it's so nice and cush, you know? Even after 400 years, these stories remain, much like the house itself, whispers about the once great house, its legend and its curse still fall upon the villagers' ears. However, Briar Realty Corporation, for some reason I don't know, we're talking about all this old stuff and then a realty corporation, that's a mad juxtaposition, is convinced that these stories are nothing more than a hoax. With little regard for the truth, the corporation decided to place the property on sale. Those darn capitalists. Like Pandora's box, the secrets that lie inside wait to be discovered by brave souls. I love the writing so far, honestly. No matter what happens, take care not to be consumed by the curse. Ooh, spooky. Little spooky, little spooky. That was just a little spooky. Good luck. And now we're playing Star Fox. Isabella. I thought that was my actual phone for a second. I dislike that sound. Hello? Or, I don't know if this guy or girl. Isabella? Are you there? Where are you? Immediately, I recognized the anxious, jittery voice coming from the other end. Oh, Oh, hey, Rose. I don't know what voice to do. Man, Isabella, I don't want to do my stupid Charlotte voice again. I promise I won't ever do that again. Oh, hey, Rose. I'm at St. Gurita High. What's the matter? What do you mean, what's the matter? It's the mansion, silly. I'm here and you're late. Jeez, we're on shift together. You promised. Oh my god. Don't tell me you forgot. You were planning on leaving me to check this place out on my own, weren't you? You chickened out. Calm down. You know I take my promises seriously. I'd like to believe that. So hurry up and get here. This place is huge. A bit too quiet since no one's lived here since, like, forever, but beautiful nonetheless. Why are you so surprised? This isn't the first time you've been there. I know. I just wish I could live in a place like this. It just really takes my breath away. Well, why don't you just work hard, you know, achieve the American dream and buy it with your own money? Yeah, well, I wouldn't be so sure about that. Not after rumors say that it's haunted. Jeez, never mind those rumors. Ghosts aren't real after all. Those birds are flying in a circle in the corner. I like the dust specks. I just noticed. Like, it's so natural. I like that. That's good. That's very atmospheric. That or my screen is just really, really dusty, and none of you can see that right now. And even if there are, which there are not, they can't do anything. They're nothing but spirits. You don't know that. They might be listening right now, and they might not be happy with you enough to use their supernatural ghost. Supernatural ghost is quite repetitive, quite redundant, rather, as opposed to a natural ghost. To curse you. No offense, sweetie, but that's a bit of a stretch. Believe it or not, it's better be careful. Right. Anyway, get here ASAP, please. I'm getting bored being on my own. Fine, let me finish up. I'll be right there soon. Okay, see you, bye. Bye. Rose, still charming as ever. I pressed the wrong button. Who was that? I look up from my phone to see Becca. Oh, it's Becca. She's moving. What visual novel sorcery is this? She gives me a questioning look. Oh, that was Rose. She's an agent, like me. We're scooping out that big mansion down on Anslim Village. Anslim. Fill me with the power of darkness. Today's sort of its grand opening to the public. The corporation wants us to check it one last time before we let potential buyers tour it later this afternoon. What voice should I give Rebecca? A mansion? You mean that big spooky mansion you're telling everyone about? Didn't you keep telling us that it gave you the creeps? And you have to go there? I can't do a perky girl voice. Girl voices in general are tough, you know, because I'm a guy. Well, I did promise Rose I won't ditch her. Except I can do Rose's voice just fine. And besides, a job's a job. Gotta do what you gotta do to make a living. She snickers. What's so funny? Nothing, it's just I didn't expect you to say that. Coming from you, it's so out of character. I mean, no offense, but I thought you'd back out. You've been freaking out about the place being cursed and all. Isn't your mantra morality and have I got Becca's character Becca's character entirely wrong? Isn't your mantra I feel like Rose's voice works for her too. I could just give everyone Rose's voice, but I won't do that. Isn't your mantra morality and personal beliefs over money? Not at all, not all the time. Because of the rumors, Briar Realty is how come I can't speak now? I've just screwed everything up. Okay. Because of the rumors, Briar Realty is desperate to sell the lot, and the agent who lands the deal is gonna get a big bonus. I really could use the extra moolah. Mama called last night. Just gonna be straight up honest, I've never actually heard someone say mama and papa who weren't like 5 years old. Like, I don't know, is that something people say? Because I've honestly never heard those. I don't know. Then again, I'm Canadian. There's weird stuff here. Pop isn't getting any better, and they're asking for more money to help with the bloating hospital bills. You can tell this game doesn't take place in not Edmonton. Well, I mean Edmonton, but Canada. Because, you know, hospital bills. A sympathetic look crosses Becca's pale face. Life back home is tough, huh? keep pressing that. I'm just pressing the trackpad, which doesn't even have it, so I have to just make sure I press the right side. And by the right side, I mean the left side. A little bit, yeah. It would help if I was the only one in the family who has a job. Tough was an understatement. The burden of feeding 8 mouths? Whoa! 8 mouths! 7 vaginas! And settling Papa's bills no one's gonna get that joke. Rested on my shoulders. I barely had any money left for myself. It used to be easy back when Papa was in good shape. Ever since he was diagnosed with cancer, he had no choice but to leave his job. I wished my drunkard older brother would lend a hand, but Lord knows that'll ever happen. I've noticed that you've been living off instant noodle these past few weeks. I mean, when you're a student, that's just normal. She crosses her arms and grimaces at the thought. Stop eating junk. They're cheap, but they're not good for you. You don't want to end up in a hospital like your father, do you? I don't think instant noodles give you cancer. I think the worst that'll happen is you might get fat. Even still. There's worse things you could be eating, like bacon apparently. Her voice rises as she scolds me. It's clear that it's a command and not a request. I'm not entirely... She doesn't... Yeah, okay, this isn't the happy girl I expected. I'm not entirely sure... It was the pink shirt. It was the pink shirt, honestly. I'm not entirely sure if I should be happy or annoyed. I'm glad someone's looking out for me, but Becca's domineering attitude can be a pain at times. She's more controlling than Mama, and that says a lot. Yeah, I'll stop. I grumbled, but she didn't seem to care much. She gives me a warm smile. Good. Look, if you need anything, tell me and I'll help you any way I can. You don't have to do this alone. Maybe I can lend you money and you can pay me back whenever. That is a terrible thing. Do not do this with friends. Trust me. Trust me. Thanks, Becca. I really appreciate it, but you know I'm not a fan of borrowing money. You and your pride. But suit yourself. The offer stays on the table, though. I nod in response. She takes a quick glance at the wall clock above the chalkboard. Well, enough chit-chat. Lunch is ending and students will... And my students will be back any minute. My students? She a teacher? We can catch up later. Good luck with your clients. Or does she just mean her, like, students? She turns to her desk, sloppily turning pages of a rather thick textbook about Mesopotamia. I reckon she's trying to work out her lesson plan for next week. Wow, she's actually a teacher. Huh. I guess it makes... You know, I guess she's working at a job. These are adults and not teenagers. I just assume teenagers. But, you know, my age, I guess. You know, 20-something. Also, I'm sorry about that Facebook sound. You know, the one that doesn't sound like Facebook anymore? Let me close that. That's secret discussions for another time. But her eyes are distant and she doesn't seem too attentive on whatever's at the book. It's obvious something else occupies her thoughts. Sure you can manage on your own, though? I mean, you're still a bit feverish. You shouldn't even be working right now. Okay, here's something that's weird. When someone comes into frame, you have to click again. Most visual novels I played don't have that. That's just a minor criticism, though. I mean, aside from the spacebar, that's a major criticism. Oh, hush, dear. Don't you worry about me. I'll just drink some medicine and I'll be right as rain. Ew, drinking medicine, gross. Just give me the pills. There's nothing worse than the flavor of medicine, because the flavor of medicine tastes like the flavor of alcohol, and the flavor of alcohol is absolutely disgusting. I hesitate for a moment. Becca and I are neighbors. She was the first to welcome me when I moved here to England a couple of years ago. Okay, so it's in England, not the United States, as I wrongfully... Oh man, I'm not giving any of them an English accent. I'm not going down this slippery slope. Or maybe they're in England, like Idaho or something. That's probably a place. She's brazen, feisty, and has always had many stories to tell to her about her students. We quickly became friends. And with my family staying in the Philippines. I was wondering why the main character had slightly darker skin tone. That makes sense then. She filled the void and became a sort of sister to me. Becca's had a cold for a couple of days now, and despite my advice to take the week off and rest, she went ahead to work anyway. I caught her trying to sneak out this morning. Since there's no stopping her, I volunteered to drive her to St. Goretti High School, where she teaches history to rowdy teenagers. Okay, confirming they're not teenagers, because only adults refer to them as rowdy teenagers. Not exactly the easiest job in the world, but I guess it's perfect for her boisterous and somewhat bossy persona. Oi! Belle! It's not. I said I wouldn't. Becca clicks her fingers, snapping me out of my thoughts. Seriously, lady, I'll be fine. For now, just go to work and stop making that Rose girl wait for you. I'll call you if I still feel bad, and you can come pick me up if it makes you feel any better. Capiche? I'm very happy. I know how that word is, because that's one word that when I read, I'm like, what the hell is that? And then I know, because my mom says capiche all the time. And so, I'm happy I can read that. Hooray. She gives me a reassuring smile. I sigh, defeated. Alright, I'll see you later, okay? She nods. It's kind of weird having Bella and Becca, but then again, in real life that would happen. Of course. With a wave goodbye, I leave her alone to her classroom and her thoughts. I keep forgetting to click there. My car is parked down the street. The same birds! There they go! Actually, the scrolling clouds is pretty impressive. As long as it doesn't just flash back. I wonder if it's actually, like, going to be a forever scroll. That'd be interesting. I don't know if you can tell, but I actually tried to make a visual novel once, so that's why I'm pointing out these things. My car is parked down the street, just outside of campus grounds. The mansion is some ways out in the countryside. As I pass by a couple of buildings, I'm about to turn on the radio when my phone rings again. I pick it up without looking. Well, that's always a bad idea. I always wait. It's probably going to be a robocall. I neatly tuck it between my ear and my shoulder. Rose? Guess again. That voice. Ash. Oh, Ashton. I was going to be like, bingo! I'm going to be a Pokemon master! I can't do an Ash voice because Ash, again, is voiced by girls always. Hey, what's up? Just checking if you're still cool later this evening. I'm going to do the Ash voice. You mean the thing with Zach? Yeah, it's the premiere of that indie movie he's been working on for ages. He's really excited to watch it with his friends. And by friends, he means us, apparently. Yeah, no, don't worry. I didn't forget. I'll be there. Cool, I'll see you later. What time do you get off? Around 6 p.m.? I don't know. It's the first day of open house at Ermagerd Mansion, and we're expecting quite a number of potential buyers. I'll be booked the whole afternoon. Ermagerd Mansion? I'm calling it that now also. You know, the big Jacobian. Oh my god. I don't know what that means. Time for a live word search. Define Jacobian.
Jacobian means relating to the work of the mathematician K.G.J. Jacobi.
Yeah, I don't think that's the right Jacob. Okay, let's try spelling it instead. This is important. This is really important, guys, because I don't know what this word is, and as someone who is a connoisseur of the English language, I need to know.
Jacobean means relating to the reign of James I of England.
That's actually James the First, but okay. That's interesting. That is not what I would have guessed. You know the big Jacobian mansion at Anselm Village? I'm on my way there right now, actually. On your own? Yeah, well, Rose is already there, but yeah. I see. Looks like the scaredy cat finally toughened up. That's not Ash's voice anymore, but whatever. Shut up! I can hear Ash chuckle from the other end. I'll see you later. Drop me a call when you're done. Whatever, bye. Stupid Ash. That's what I say whenever I watch Pokemon, which is all the time. Always teasing me whenever he sees a chance. I'll show him who's tough in a Pokemon battle. Whittly, 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 boop, boop. Sorry. That's enough of that. It takes a few more minutes before I can finally reach the infamous mansion. Oh, it's actually quite nice in the day. I have to admit, it does look wonderful from the outside. Yet that does nothing to hide that something is just wrong. I hear those leaves rustling. The neighborhood nearby is desolate. Everyone keeps their distance out of fear, horrified at the thought of falling under the mansion's curse. Somehow it makes me feel sad. The lack of human presence just makes this place all the more eerie than it has any right to be. If it's uncanny in broad daylight, I can't imagine how this place is gonna be at night. Parking my car along the vast green fields, I make my approach. I rummage through my bags for keys when I notice the door is slightly ajar. Rose must have left it open. Entering, I find myself completely aware of my surroundings. They cleaned every corner, waxed the floor, dusted the antiques, searched every nook and cranny, and made it spick and span, all for the sake of making the mansion more enticing to modern-day lords and ladies. But no matter how hard they try, the mansion still looks as soulless as ever, as though it was going to eat you alive. If you ask me, they should just leave this place alone. Some things in the world are better left in peace, never to be disturbed ever again, like Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric. Rose? I call out. Rose, I'm here! Where are you? My voice echoes softly through the hallways. Now, who am I kidding? In a place this big, I don't think she'd hear me despite the deafening silence. That's the worst kind of silence. She could be all the way on the other side of the mansion for all I knew. I reach for my phone and dial her number, but...
The number you have reached is not in service.
Oh no! Oh no! Not in service? What do you mean not in service? We were just talking a while ago. It's not like she was eaten by the house, right? Or maybe did the ghost hear us talking and spirited... Or maybe the ghost did hear us talking and spirited her away. Right? Right? No, Isabella, don't be ridiculous. Probably wandered off deeper into the house and lost signal or something. I dial her number again, hoping to connect this time.
The number you have reached is not in service.
Well, that's not good. But to no avail. Oh boy. I have a very bad feeling about this. Rose, you can hear me. Please come out. Come on, Rose, this isn't funny. You know this place gives me the creeps. No answer. This isn't gonna work. The place is big. She could be anywhere. I need to start looking for her. I take a deep breath before venturing on deeper into the mansion. I don't like that sound. I don't like that sound at all. I'm taking off one earphone in case of a jump scare. Taking a couple of steps forward, I notice something move by the hallway above the grand staircase. What the hell? I didn't even notice if something did. Rose? Rose, is that you? Not funny. I'm leaving you if you don't come out. Silence. Not coming out, huh? Fine. I'm going. It's the wrong button. Okay, that was a lie. She's my friend. I can't really leave until I know she's alright. Why does that keep happening? I dial her number again, hoping she'd pick up this time. Come on, please. Please give me something. Please, Lord. Yes, finally it came through. I had to click, I'm sorry. Hello? Hello? Rose, I'm here at the mansion. Where the hell are you? She didn't respond. Albeit there's heavy static coming from her side. I doubt she could hear me. Rose, come on, where are you? I ask again as the static starts to settle. Attic. What? Why the attic? Oh, I don't like how this is going. Oh, it got cut off. Man, do I really need to go there? How deep inside the mansion the attic is. There's barely any signal there. Why was she there? Out of all the places she could be, she just had to make me go fetch her in the creepiest room of this place. Is she doing this to get back at me for being late? Whatever, I'll just go. The sooner I meet up with her, the sooner I'll feel better about being in this place. I make my way carefully up the staircase. My legs wobble as I mentally curse the fact that I chose real estate, when I could have picked a career that didn't involve strange abandoned houses. Upon reaching the top, this place is really nice in the day. It's not going to be really nice in the evening. Upon reaching the top, the grand hallway greeted me. The hallway had two wings, the east wing and the west wing. The two master bedrooms and the library were situated in the east wing. Meanwhile, I faced the west wing, which held the conference room, the theater room, and at the end of the hall, a simple wooden door leading upstairs to the attic. Unlike the grand staircase, though, the stairs that led up to the attic are deep, steep, and made of rocks? What? That's actually pretty cool. If I'm not too careful, I could easily stumble and fall. Thank God it's still daytime. With how old the place is, there was no light fixtures, and I need a candle or a flashlight to make my way around. This seems like foreshadowing. Reaching the top, the door opened to a maid's quarters. Okay. That's pretty spooky sounds. It looks exactly like as it had been since the last time I was here. Full of dust, worn out and faded by time. Did the cleaning crew miss this room? Cleanliness is the least of my concerns right now. The more pressing matter is Rose. She's not here. Bloody hell. Okay, this game definitely takes place in England. Was I dreaming when I talked to her a while ago? Did I mishear her? No. Couldn't have been a dream. And I'm sure she said she was here in the attic. After all, the creepy ambiance of this real estate is doing such a remarkable job of making sure I stay alert and awake. Maybe this is just a prank. Or maybe that phone call was Rose's last message to me before the curse got to her. Shut up, brain. Shut up, Brian. Stupid Brian. You are not helping. Don't make this scarier than it already is. That's me playing every horror game. But if she's not here, then where is she? That's it. I can't do this anymore. I'm leaving. We must have angered the spirits living here. I knew disturbing this mansion was a bad idea right from the very start. But nobody listened. Whoa, hello. Language. Oh, I can't say that. Just kidding. Be fucking realistic, they said. They think I'm cuckoo because I believe in curses and ghosts and all that. Me and my outlandish backwater country beliefs. I've always strived to be a model employee, but not this time. Nope. I'm turning back for the sake of my sanity. Briar Realty can find another agent who is more fucking realistic than me to tour people around this haunted house. She is 110% done. Before turning back, I take one last look at the gloomy old room. There's going to be a jump scare. Huh, what's this? My worries about Rose's whereabouts must have caused me to miss it when I first entered the room. But there's clearly something on the floor. Is there? It looks like a letter. It's a letter. Lying on the ground. That's why this game is called The Letter. Lying on the ground just a couple of inches away from my feet. Out of sheer curiosity, I lean down and pick it up. Strange. I don't recall seeing this letter the last time I was here. A few days back, a few agents and I were exploring the mansion to prepare for today. I had been the last to look inside the attic and leave, and this certainly hasn't been here before. Someone must have put it in the room since then. Did Rose leave this for me? Was she here a while ago? I couldn't have missed her though, could I? There's only one set of stairs to and from the attic. Only one way to find out. The letter isn't exactly in pristine condition. In fact, it looks rather ancient. The paper is so thin and rough, I'm worried it'll fall apart as soon as I touched it. I need to be careful. I open it, and what I read shook me to my core. Okay. Help me, 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 help me. What? Oh my god. The letter, it's filled with nothing but the words help me written in a crimson shaded pen. Or blood. I gulp. The same phrase just keeps on going and going and on until... Oh my god, it's a chainmail. Oh my... Wow, okay. I didn't know Facebook was a real thing. Send this to 5 people or else? Or else what? Or else what? As quickly as I can, I scan the back of the paper, peek into the envelope to make sure I'm not missing out on a second page. Like the pause menu. But there's nothing. No. Oh, please no. My hands are trembling as dread creeps over me. I start to realize that the room is suddenly getting colder. I need to get out of here. Folding the paper in half, the sight that greets me next has me frozen on the spot. Oh! Ma'am, You need to get your feet done. A pair of blood-soaked feet enters my field of vision, covered in gaping wounds with skin eaten away to reveal flesh, bone, and all matter of things one isn't meant to see. Nerves and veins are exposed in a grotesque display. A foot rested at a painfully odd angle, and all the toenails seem to have fallen off, leaving only the decayed remains of infected nail beds in their wake. I don't like reading this! I can feel bile rising in my throat at the gory sight. Don't look up. It's too much. All of it is too much. I want to make a break for the door. Run, scream, throw up, anything, but my feet won't budge. I feel trapped in... Whoa. I feel trapped in my own body, glued to the floor out of terror. The only sign that I am still alive is the loud beating of my heart as it echoes in my ears, and the tremor that continuously runs through my body. I'm definitely not breathing. Or maybe I am, but Lord knows it certainly doesn't feel like it. I open my mouth to say something, but the words catch in my throat. I'm completely paralyzed and frozen on the spot. I want to cry. I don't know what I should do. Lord, please help me. Jeez, I didn't know there'd be choices. I was like, oh good, a game where I can just play. I'm gonna close my eyes and pray. I honestly feel like at least I won't get to see what's up there. I shut my eyes tight, muttering fervent prayers under my breath. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Prayers taught to me as a child by my mama and papa slip out endlessly through my teeth. Because God, oh God, if you have to listen to any of my prayers, please listen to this one. And if God didn't listen, at least I won't see the thing that kills me. That's what I thought. A cold comfort. I wait. Oh God, it's going to now do a jump scare. I wait some more. Oh! When nothing happens, I dare to take a peek, only to find that the ghost, the thing, whatever it is, it's gone. Relief whashes over me as I shake. I will say, just before I continue, I've never been freaked out reading stuff. I know some people say, oh, the book kept me up at night. It's so freaky. That's never happened to me. Reading that genuinely got my willies all willied up. Relief washes over me as I shakily got up to my feet and back away towards the door. Jiggling the door open, I slip out without a second thought and make a run for it, down the stone steps and onto the hallway. I take a look back to make sure it wasn't behind me. Any other person might have stopped, dismissed it as a trick of the light or an overactive imagination, but I wasn't taking my chances. I knew what I saw in there, and I wasn't giving the thing the chance to catch me off guard. I wasn't safe until I got out of here. It was going to jump out at any moment and get me while I was still here. I told them! I fucking told them! Oh man, oh man, oh man! See, that's realistic. I'm very happy. That is... Racing down the stairs, a breathy laugh escapes me, and my shoe slips off and I find myself falling. Until my back hits the ground and pain racks my body. No! No! I don't like it! No! Get it away! I feel my head grow fuzzy and my vision dims, even as I fight to stay awake. No! Go away! The last thing I see are those feet before all I know is darkness. Oh, that was actually pretty good. I actually got really into that. Thank you for this. I actually really enjoyed it. Yeah. I like that Willie's in the game too. There he is with the camera. That's good. No, that was good. I really enjoyed that. So let me just pull up the Kickstarter here if I can just grab some more information. I'm gonna take a sip of something now. That got me that was pretty intense. Like I'm very happy. So right now they have 25 days to go as of the time of this recording. And they only have $3,000 and they only want $30,000. So they're at 10% right now. You can get backer stuff, early bird specials, digital basic, soundtrack, physical version, digital exclusive with a special path added. You can also, it's coming out for mobile, which is pretty nice. Yeah, no, that's actually really cool. I'm just gonna pull up now I'm on my phone, so it's like, it's weird. It pulls up rewards before campaign, which is the dumbest thing. Demo is up. Click to experience. On Greenlight, they support PayPal. Stretch goals I won't get into, other than it's just bigger game. What is The Letter? It's an interactive visual novel that is currently in development. It is inspired by Japanese horror films such as Ju-on, The Grudge, and The Ring, by the Korean webcomic Bongcheng-dong Ghost, which I've read and is absolutely the most terrifying thing ever. Do not read it. Trust me. Please do not read that. It is... Ugh. It's a webcomic that, as you scroll, animates, and is not good. And by horror JRPG games such as Mad Father and Corpse Party. The whole game is on October 2016, so about a year from now. Concept scenes that are anime as heck. Psychological thriller and jump scares. There will be points in the story where characters will question their own sanity. These instances will make them doubt themselves, which creates new conflict, man versus self, apart from the ghost itself. That's pretty cool. Distinct personalities with a variety of personality and attitude. Mend or break relationships. Other features, at least 18,000 words, or 6 chapters. The words for long-term endings are not yet included in the 18,000. Or 180,000, sorry. Over 30 backgrounds, 20 CGs, and 12 QuickTime events. 12 short-term endings and 5 long-term endings. Memorable the music was really good. So you have the list of the characters. I'm not going to get into it. You can look at it if you want. The guy's... Oh, Zach. Oh, wait. Okay, let me see here. Okay, so Ashton... Okay, Ashton is the guy with the black hair, which I think that voice fits him perfectly. And then Rebecca, we met her, pink hair girl. Zach, who was brought up, he's Wooly. Hannah is the girl at the bottom there. Luke is the guy at the top. And Rose just genuinely isn't in there. Interesting. All the concept art is very good. It's actually really cool. So yeah. Thank you all for watching this video. I enjoyed it. Happy to do another visual novel. Probably gonna do more in the future. I have a couple planned. And so yeah. Thank you all for watching. We'll see you next time. Happy Halloween and all that jazz. Ciao.